YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy JJ back with another video, and today, as you can see by the title, is the long-awaited, highly requested how to drive a stick shift part 2 when it comes to Rev Match downshifting. I know it took forever, but it doesn't matter. We're here right now, so let's get into it. Sit back and be ready to be entertained and informed. Let's get it. After 20 minutes of trying to get this view right, I think I got y'all, at least for this first part of the video. So, preface, if you have not watched my first video on how to drive a stick shift, you should not be watching this video. That will show you how to get forward through the gears. We're going to be practicing getting backwards. So if you don't know how to move forward, you shouldn't be watching this. So I would definitely encourage you to, what is this person doing? I would definitely encourage you to, let me turn that off. Actually, let me just mute that all the way. Go and watch that last video on how to drive a stick shift. 480,000 views, if I don't say so myself. I mean, let's clap it off for me, huh? Let's just clap it off for me. Anyways, this video will be showing you how to Rev Match downshift. That's the only way I downshift. There is heel toe downshifting. I don't know how to do that. Maybe in the future I'll learn how to do it. I really don't even Rev Match in this car. I'm really doing this video for y'all because the 2019 Mustang, it has auto Rev matching. So to be honest, I'm doing this for y'all. So another hats off to me to be a real, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so what is Rev Match downshifting? Oh, y'all didn't see that. My seatbelt is on. What is Rev Match downshifting? So it's literally in the name. What you are doing is you are revving up the RPMs to match the lower gear that you're trying to get into. So say, like right now I'm in 5th gear. I want to go down to 4th gear. I'm going to clutch in, flip the throttle, and then go down to 4th. Now I know that's looked easy for me, and it might not be as easy just showing it, but we're gonna go through the whole thing. So another preface, everybody's cars are different, the gears are different, the engine response is different, the throttle response is different. So I can tell you which RPMs and how fast you should be going for your car, for my car, but that might not be the same thing for your car. So I'm not gonna tell you that. It's gonna be a waste of my time and your time. So when you're practicing on how to Rev Match downshift, you have to figure out what's best for your car, what gears you switch at, what gears you can go back at. Okay, so at this point you should be able to see my feet and my hand as I'm switching gears. So I'm going to show y'all the best way that I can on how to Rev Match downshift. So like I said, all you're simply doing is revving up the RPMs, revving up the engine to match what the RPMs will be at in the lower gear. So say I'm going down from 5th to 4th. If I'm going down to 4th gear, I want my RPMs to be revved up where I would be at going that speed that I'm going in 5th gear and 4th gear. Now I realize what I just said sounded very confusing, but it's all gonna make sense. It's all gonna make sense. I promise it's all gonna make sense. So let me slow it down and put in the action for y'all. So I'm in 5th gear right now. I'm gonna put my foot in on the clutch, flip the throttle, and slowly let out the clutch. So 5th to 4th. Simple as that. 4th to 3rd. Simple as that. It's very simple once you get down to it. 3rd to 2nd, since we're coming up to a light. And that was actually smooth. That was actually pretty smooth. It's hard getting into that 2nd gear just because you gotta rev up so high. But that was actually pretty smooth. And then we usually don't do 2nd to 1st, at least I don't do it because I feel like that's too big of a jump. As you can see, 2nd was already a huge jump. And I never did that in my Honda. I only do that when I have my car in auto Rev Match and it does it for me. But usually if I'm doing it myself, I only go down to 2nd and then it's just neutral and brake. And yeah, neutral and brake. So as you can see, that was almost all the gears, and it's not a very difficult process, and it helps on gas, but it's just the best thing for your car. I believe that I heard that trying to coast is just going into neutral, going from like 40 miles per hour into neutral. I don't think that's good for your car. And when you're doing it with Rev Match downshifting, it helps to brake the car. It's called engine braking. The engine, as you're revving, as you're downshiftting, it's actually slowing down the car. So that's why we use Rev Match downshifting. And of course, when it comes to racing and trying to merge and stuff like that, that's where Rev Match downshifting comes into play at. That's where Rev Match downshifting comes into play at. So 54th, very slight. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, the Mustang, and I saw somebody else say this in the video, the Mustang, you just have to hold the clutch in a little bit longer than you usually would on another car. And that's probably for a lot of muscle cars. But say for instance, my Honda, I could just flip it and let my clutch right back out. It was very simple. I didn't have to hold anything down or anything like that. It was very simple. But for this car, I have to put a little bit more work into it. I have to be a little bit more, finesse with it. But it's not hard. It's still not hard. It just takes a little bit more practice. And I'm actually glad that I'm getting the time to practice with you all, because I don't do it that often, and I need to know for when I drive my other friends' cars who have stick shift. Shout out to my homeboy who's about to get a stick shift. Oh, he actually has it. He doesn't have it, but he has it. I'm not going to say too much about it, but I'm ready to drive that car. And if I'm not mistaken, that's a little bit of an older car, so it's not going to have auto rev match. So I'm glad I'm getting the practice in right now, because I'm gonna drive the hell out that car. But anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. It's not too difficult. It just takes a lot of repetition to practice, just like moving forward through the gears. As you all know, first gear was the hardest gear to get started from, but after that, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, it's easy. So, and it just comes with repetition, doing it over and over and over again. So this is how you practice driving. And I encourage y'all to keep practicing, learn new ways. If you want to learn how to heel toe, let me know if I should do a video on learning, because that will literally be learning for me on how to heel toe downshift, because I don't know how to do it. And I'm sure it's not that difficult, but you just have to keep your foot placement at direct. I don't even know how to explain it, because I don't know how to do it. But Rev Match downshifting. So I'm getting a lot of practice right now, because all these lights are turning red. Oh, it just turned green. But anyways, here's fourth to third, clutch in, flip the throttle, let the clutch out. Easy as that. And then that gives you more power to speed up. So of course you use it when you're merging, when you're trying to get into the highway, stuff like that. That's where this comes into play at. Yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. I've taught y'all how to do it. I've explained why you're doing it, what you're doing. So all you gotta do now is go put it into practice. Go put it into practice. Go practice on the car that you have, or your grandparents have, whoever has the stick shift. Go get the car, tell them to be right back. Don't tell them what you're doing and just go do it. No, I'm just playing. But, go practice. That's the only way you're gonna learn. That's the only way you're gonna perfect it. Now me, I'm finna turn my auto rev matching back on and just drive, because I just gotten used to it, and it's become a bad thing to where I've gotten so used to it that when I turn it off, I be having to reteach myself how to do it. I really hope this is recording me. I be having to reteach myself how to do it, because I'm gonna show y'all. I just throw it in the gear and it does it itself. I can throw this thing wherever I want, and it's gonna rev it up by itself, and I love it. So if you have a Mustang or Camaro, I think the Type R's do it as well. And I'm not sure what other cars do it, because those are the only cars I can think of that have stick shifts that do it, that I know do it. But yeah, if you have a car that automatically has it, hey, why not? Smarter, not harder, right? Smarter, not harder. So let me wait for this red light, and I'm gonna show y'all how it looks when auto rev match is on and I'm not doing anything. So look, me not touching anything. Down to third. I didn't touch the throttle at all. I'm just in on the clutch. Down to second. Nothing. And I love it, cause all I gotta do is just throw it in the gear and push the clutch in. That's all I gotta do. It makes life so much simpler. It makes life so much simpler. But every once in a while, I will turn it off. Because like I said, I be forgetting. And in my Honda, I didn't have that option. I didn't have this option. That was all me. That was all Jalen. That was all J Jack. So don't call me lazy, because I remember where I came from. See, I went all the way in the first on that one, because I can, because I'm not revving it myself, and I feel like when you go in the first, it has to be very exact, very precise, and I can't do that. So I can't do that perfectly. So we're gonna let the computer do it for us. But yeah, that's pretty much the ending of the video. I don't know if I cut this part out or not, so I'm gonna say it again. I really appreciate y'all for everything, man. To have a video on YouTube that has almost 500,000 views, like that's almost $500,000. That's crazy. That's literally crazy, and I am just so appreciative of it. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the support, the likes, the comments, the shares, everything. Comment what you want to see next. This year, I'm tapping back in, y'all. I'm sorry that I've been so absent, but I'm tapping back in because I need to. This is my release. I need to tap back in. So I definitely plan on doing that. Modding the Mustang. Modding the Mustang. That might be the name of the series. Modding the Mustang. Modding the Mustang. So let me know what I should do. I have a couple of mods. Like, they pretty much in my shopping cart, because I know what I want to do. I know what vision I have for the car, but that doesn't mean I won't take suggestions. So let me know what y'all want to see. Let me know if you have a Mustang, what worked best for you, what did not, and I will research it and I will go at my discretion. Let's just say that. I'm not gonna make no promises, but I love y'all. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more content on how to drive a stick shift or whatever kind of content y'all want to see, just let me know. Put it down below. Like, share, subscribe, all that goodness. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Catch you later. Peace.